Hey guys, welcome to second lecture. In this lecture, we'll be understanding about how search engine works. So what actually happened behind the scene whenever we try to search something on Google. For example, I've searched about Batman height. It took Google almost 0.56 seconds and returned about this many results. Oh, that's fast. So what actually happens behind the scene? Before understanding that, we need to understand these 5 terms: index, crawl, crawler, Googlebot, SEO. First thing, index. So Google store all the web pages that is known about in its index, that is its database. So index is actually the Google database in which Google store all of its pages. The index entry of each page describe the content and location. So what Google actually store is the header tags, the title and the keyword. Also the URL. So these are the things that Google stored. So when someone says Google indexed several pages of my site today, that means Google actually store its pages in its database today. So now its pages will be coming into the search result. Now let us understand crawl. Crawl is a process of updating the previous content of the page or fetching new pages. So this will keep happening all the time. So Google crawl the web for new pages, and if they find old pages, they keep on updating them. If they find new pages, they keep on indexing them. Means they keep on storing on their database. So crawl is nothing but fetching of new pages and updating of old pages. Now let us understand crawler. Crawler is the automated software that crawls. So the software that fetch new pages or update old pages. So fetch and update old pages and index them to the Google database. Let us understand Googlebot. It is just the generic name for Google crawler. So it is the crawler of Google. And SEO we have already discussed about them so much. So now I hope you will be familiar with these terms in near future. Before moving forward, let me tell you one thing. Whenever we do a search, we are not searching the internet or the web. We are actually searching Google index, that is Google database, that all the information that Google have. So this can be the particular pages of the website or information about particular keyword, or there are chances that if Google don't have your website, so they will not show result about your website. So this is done by the software called Spider. Now what is Spider? Crawler is also known as Spider. So if someone says Googlebot, it is Google Spider. So Spider start from a page, a single page. So whenever Spider reach at a page, it then try to find new pages from that page. So once it find new pages, it will visit them and store them for Google. And this process keep on following until the Spider or the Googlebot able to find billion of pages stored in thousands of devices. So let us take an example. I'm at this blog post reading this article. So what Spider came, what it will do is it will take this particular section and store them, that is index them for this website. It came here. Now it will try fetching all the content. Now in the index this, they will find a link, more links. So what they will do is they will keep fetching all the links. So it came on a page, tried to find all the links and then keep on fetching through the yes link. In the similar manner, they are able to fetch about billions of pages, and then these billion of pages are distributed into thousands of different databases, that is Google index. These Spider, there are several Spider, not just a single Spider. There are thousands of Spider continuously working 24/7 to index several pages. So there are chances that they might start with this site, go to the site through a link, then this, and then this site link back to the first site again, and the crawler visited this site again and they might find new updated content. So they will update this content into the Google index. That's how updating done. But remember, for all the news site, since Google know which site is news and which site is just a static site, news site are often indexed regularly, whereas static site, the frequency of indexing might be less. Now back to our search engine work. So what Google does is, from somehow it reaches to your website, okay, through some backlink, or you have submitted requests to index your website, spider reaches to your site. Suppose it reaches this page and then it follows all the links that are available on this page. Similar process happen, it follows all the link and then fetches them and store them, that is index them. This is the process is done just to index and crawling. This is done. What happened next when I search something on Google? So Google already stored these pages in its index. As I said, we are searching Google index. So there are different parameters with which Google arranged them. Google actually asks question while indexing. So to index this page, Google might have asked about several questions. So how many times the keyword, that is pixel 3, is appearing, or how many terms are there in this title or in the URL. Is this site spammy or this site is okay with its ranking? Is this a big website or a small website, or old website or new website, or is this site is referred by some good keywords or some big site? Like this is the CNN website and they have referred to my site. This is my site which is referred by CNN. So this is something good and Google will take this in a positive manner. While if someone else's website is referred by a spammy site, Google will take this in a negative manner. Is this website have a good page rank, or is this website have good backlinks? So there are several questions that Google asks. Is the content is new, proper? So something like that. So these, after asking about 200 questions for this particular page, Google index them in a particular manner. So this is, suppose this is the file. Once they came to our website, they searched all the pages on my website through this process. They saved all the pages, and now how they are going to save them in a serial manner. So before storing them in a serial manner, they will ask 200 questions before storing them. Once they have stored in according to that manner, now they will pass them to the search engine. So whenever I am going to search about Batman height, Google have already done that and they have stored in a particular manner, and they just throw the result from their index page. Okay, this is a lot complicated. Now let's summarize this so we can understand. What search engine do? They have two tasks. First is crawling and indexing, then providing answer. So what actually happened in the last video? I have submitted my website to Google. Google came to my website. The crawler, that is Google bot, it finds link on my website of different site or different pages of my website. It visited them. They can be 2, 3, 4, 5, any number of time. Now on going to them that page, they might find different links. They then visited that particular links. This process keep happening for about a billion pages. Once they find billion pages, they store them into 1,000 databases. So what Google is doing? Crawling, that is crawling and fetching data from the website, indexing them, that is storing them. And what is it's doing? Providing answers. So once they have stored a bunch of pages, that is million or billion of pages, when we ask them, they just go to the billion pages and put the result. So let's summarize in 5 points. They crawl, they then store. When we ask, they retrieve and show in a manner while asking 200 questions with page ranks, and they show in SERP. So this is new term SERP, which is search engine result page. The result page that we are seeing, this is search engine result page. And what is this? This is search engine featured snippet. This particular thing, Google tried to showcase a link with all the results. I hope you understand the basic of how a search engine works. It is not important, but it is one of the topics that we must understand. At least we should know before getting into blogging or or trying to index or before going into SEO. So this is the basic thing that Google do or any bot do, any search engine do. Crawl, index, provide answer.